Okay, I'm so not used to doing lives. So, welcome to this live. Obviously, there's nobody here yet. Um, so, I thought I would do this video as a live rather than a recorded, just to try it out, see see what it's like. So, if you're watching this after it's been recorded, then please do get in touch if any of this resonates and you would like to book yourself a personalised reading. If you happen to join in on this and it's live, then you can, if you want to, I can answer questions for you based around this. So the reason I'm doing this right now is because I kind of kept getting this echoing message that was, "Hi Penny, welcome. Um, Thanks for joining in. That makes me feel so much better because I feel really weird doing this. I'm not used to doing this at all. So it's nice to have somebody familiar on here. So bless you. Thank you so much. So the message that I was getting, it was, "Are you okay?" It was somebody saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And it was almost like the other person was just going, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine." Like big smile, looking really happy, but actually underneath that they're screaming for help. They're not happy. Things aren't good. And that's kind of why I popped on here, because it's almost like if you feel like that's going on in your life right now, maybe you're the one that is saying I'm fine when you're not. Or this could be somebody in your life that is saying I'm fine, and you know that they're not, or your intuition is telling you that person isn't okay. So if that sounds like you, then you're in the right place for this. So I've got the archetype cards, and we're going to pull 4 archetypes, which is going to give us an idea of who this person might be. So it might sound like you, then this is definitely you, or it might sound like somebody that's on your mind right now, in which case it's still for you. So let's get the cards first of all and see what we have on here. So please do join in, say hello if you're here. There's like a couple of people here so far. I am planning to do these lives probably every Monday night from now on, actually. So we could build a little bit of a community here if anybody wants to chat or talk about anything or ask any questions. We have Avenger and Lover. So I'm going to get 2 more and then we're going to talk about those as well. It's such a different energy, to doing a recorded video. It really is very, very different. So hello, all that are joining in. Please do stick around. And I will go through again what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. So I'm going to pick just one more of these. Okay, so that one doesn't come out very often. We should look into this one, shall we? Child nature. Okay, so the person I'm talking about here. Hi, Destroyer. The person I'm talking about here may be very good with animals, loves nature, loves being out in nature, may struggle around people sometimes. Grandma? What? I'm not a grandma. What? I mean, that's a tattoo. I went to summer solstice and I kind of put like transfers on myself and I can't get them off now. So but that was from a quad biking accident that I had in Morocco a few weeks back. But I survived it. Your keyboard? Oh, okay. I thought you were just calling me grandma, like for the hell of it. So don't worry about that. I thought that was for kicks. Wow, there's quite a few people in here. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Listen, guys, if you want to ask some questions, down in the description box, there's a little button down there for my PayPal. If you want to send me some money, I will happily answer your questions for you. Why I'm doing this video is because I had a message that was about somebody saying, "Are you okay?" And the other person going like, "Yeah, I'm fine," when they're really not. So that could be you. Well, it depends what you mean by which, but so basically this person is saying that they're not okay when that they're saying that they are okay when they're really not okay, you know? So if that sounds like you at the moment, then this is what we're talking about. And what I've done here is picked out some archetype cards that relate to that person, okay? So if you are really the kind of person that's very interested in nature, being outdoors, spending a lot of time in nature, or would like to be, or used to be when you were a child, that kind of thing, that can work for that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's so yeah, it could be for you then, definitely. So that's what I'm gonna I don't know what half of you're saying. And you know what? I feel like I'm just sort of like staring at it because it's so tiny, the writing. I can't actually see the writing properly on there. But anyway, let's get into this reading, shall we? So we've got child nature, we've got lover. So this could be somebody that's very passionate, somebody that's very, you know, you like intimacy, you like being close with people. You have a lot of appreciation for people, but sometimes don't maybe get that appreciation in return, is what you might feel. Hedonist. So your light attributes inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life and celebrates beauty in yourself. So this could be, you know, an energy of somebody that kind of feels you enjoy pleasure, you enjoy creative energy. It kind of goes with the lover on there. An avenger, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society to oneself. But the shadow attribute of that could be resorting to violence in the name of a cause. So it kind of like could be somebody that is a bit of an activist or has been a bit of an activist in the past or has tried to sort of support causes and things. So that could be you, or it could be somebody that you know quite well, that kind of energy. Okay. Oh, there's been a message held for review. I don't know what you put there. The blind woman on the cover. Oh, you mean that one? That's the Avenger. It's like, you know, like the Avengers, like a mask. Okay. I'm going to pick some runes to go with this then. So that could be yourself, or it could be somebody that you know. But this is definitely a message about somebody that is not feeling great right now. And maybe we're going to uncover what the truth is of this. So we have Perthrow, cover card. I don't know what you mean by cover card. We have Nordis. And we have Eros. Okay, so there's an energy of, there is a secret here. There's something being held in. And this is to do with somebody needing to understand what restricts them from love, what restricts them from feeling okay to express their feelings. Maybe they've been hurt before in the past. Maybe, or they felt smothered by expressing something. You know, if somebody's not very well or anything like that, they may have had a very overbearing parent that may have, you know, tried to take over. And then they probably hide how they feel because of things like that. And Ewas is actually about them kind of, there may be an energy of them needing to repair the relationship with themselves. If they're not aligned with their head and their heart, they might not realize that they're kind of backing it off. You know, it's one of those things, isn't it? We've always been taught to sort of be like, you say hello to somebody, like you say in general, you okay? And they just go, yeah, okay. But they don't really mean it, you know? But a lot of people feel like if I actually expressed how I feel, nobody would be interested. So I just say, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, back of the card, you mean that bit? I'm not actually sure what that is, to be honest. It's just a pattern. Just a pattern. Yeah. Truth be told, welcome. Okay. Stick around, learn with Swati. Stick around, okay? If you would like to contact me through email or anything like that, and I can answer those questions for you. But there might be some information in this that sticks out to you that might come through, okay? So let's see what is on this person's mind right now. So again, this could be you, or it could be somebody that's on your mind at this time. What is this situation all about? I wish the writing was a little bit bigger so I could see it. Ooh. Okay, so this person's going through some changes at the moment. They're kind of been through a few karmic lessons, I feel. They've had some things going on. Old lady. Okay, thanks. So there's an energy here of some going through some lessons, okay? So I feel like this person's had a bit of a difficult time. Why is that? Okay. I feel like they made a bit of a hasty decision. They went into something that perhaps has made them now think, turn them into introspection. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not that old, mate. Thanks. Anyway. Yeah. So this person is going through a real introspection now due to a hasty decision that they've made. So think about that. If it's somebody in your life at the moment, you know, have they run into something and then kind of felt like, I don't know if I should have done that? Or could this be you? You know, you may have made a quick decision about something and maybe you're not really allowing people to understand that actually that wasn't really a great idea for me, but you're struggling to allow yourself to express that. Yeah, I feel like somebody here may need some help from somebody in their life at the moment. It could be a female that you would like some help from, somebody that's very confident, somebody that kind of knows how to stand in their power, but you perhaps feel a bit insecure about approaching that person. Okay, let's see what the challenge is with that. So what is the challenge on here? Oh, wow. Okay. We've got quite a bit coming out there for challenge. Okay, so the challenge here is I feel like somebody wants to have a new beginning, but they're worried. They're afraid. They're afraid of something. And I feel like it's to do with some wise counsel that they've perhaps had in the past and ignored it. And it feels like there's an energy of something not being aligned with perhaps their morals, or yeah, not being taken very seriously is what I'm feeling from this. So that's the challenge on here, is like somebody desperately wants this new beginning. They want to feel the love, but they're worried about something. It's almost like a feeling of guilt. Guess my age, 34. Wow. Okay. If you really think so. I'm actually 41. But yeah, that is the energy that I'm getting from there. Right. Okay. So there's a real challenge on there, and I feel like there's been some emotion around that because this person feels very stuck. No, 41. Okay. Let's see what they need to focus on at this time. Take it you guys are the trolls, yeah? Okay. So the focus at this time is really focus. Putting your energy into what works for you. So this person may be at the moment focusing very heavily on their work, focusing on trying to get their finances in order, you know, taking some time to really hone in on their craft, whatever that is. So if that's you, it's good for you to keep doing that, you know, keep putting your energy into that. But if you do need help, then it's time to ask for that help to take the weight off. Okay. So let's have a look at what you could be. Okay. What is that focus? Is it work or is it? So what did you want to ask? You said something. Billionaire. Huge financial gain in the next 2 months. Okay, so this could be for you actually with that focus on there. If you've been feeling a little bit like you're struggling to ask for help, or you're really not feeling great at the moment, but you're trying to pretend, you know, on the surface through social media, things like that, trying to make it look like everything's great. So let's have a look. Will you get that in the next couple of months? Okay, so I feel like you've been very worn out from things that you've been trying to do in order to do this. So it might be that you perhaps need to just take some rest. And it's weird how sometimes, it's like for me, sometimes if I do loads and loads of videos or loads and loads of work, I find when I step back from it, I actually get more stuff come in. Whereas if I'm constantly trying to do it, I get less things come in. So this might be for you to just sort of just relax a little bit, take some rest time, take some downtime. And then what you've been trying to manifest, it allows that flow for it to come in a little bit faster then. Oh, thank you. Government job. Let's have a look about your government job. So guys, I would appreciate if anybody wants to send me a donation through my PayPal. It's in the description box if I answer your questions for you. You're welcome. Do you want to nest? I don't know what you're talking about, but you make me laugh. Where's that question gone? Arjun, your government job. Okay. There's an energy here. I feel like I've been a little bit out of your depth with something. It definitely feels like you're blocked from this, or you're missing some sign somewhere. There's something that you're not seeing, and it's making you feel a little bit like you're kind of not able to get your feet on the ground with this. So that's about your government job on there. I'm going to get another card for that. This government job. So try and stand your ground a little bit with that. You know, show your power, show your ability. Yeah, because I think if you do, then you're going to triumph with this, and you can take pride in yourself. So put yourself out there a little bit more with that job, okay? And that's going to help you to uncover a lot more about yourself. Okay. So maybe you're all here because you're not okay and you want to feel okay. Yeah. So hopefully this is helping you out. Could I ask if I actually saw an orb today, or perhaps it was something else? Dino Friends, that's a good name. I feel like you've caught something today in terms of a light. Okay, now if I feel like I'm feeling it around this sort of area at the moment for you, so I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay, so you might be at a bit of a crossroads at the moment, needing to make a decision. Okay, this is for the Dino Friends. And what you were thinking about at the time when you saw it is actually dropped into you a way forward. Yeah, it's kind of giving you a glimpse of something for the future, something that you can work towards. Yeah. And I do feel there's a little bit of a symbol. Can you see that light coming down from there? So it feels like this kind of like gave a spark of light into you. And it's going to bring you some inspiration, some inspired thought and action. So I do sense you may be actually doing a little bit of a travel at this time that's going to complete a cycle for you. It's kind of like coming full circle. So a place where you've been, I feel you're going to go back to. And this orb is kind of like, I don't know, like an ancestral energy almost, that's sort of trying to guide you in a particular direction. Why don't you have lit some candles? There are candles. Look, I've got some candles. I don't have fog there, I'm afraid. Maybe I have to get some dry ice or something, and I could try that at some point. I hope you're all enjoying this. I'm having lots of fun. I haven't done this before, so this is good. Okay, so that could be for you or your friend, but I do sense there's something about travel with that that's coming through. There's been some struggles. I feel like perhaps there's been a bit of an argument or a misunderstanding, and that light is kind of like you just breaking out of that, breaking through that. Okay, I'm going to get some advice now for those that this is resonating with. So what is your advice right now? Let me see. feel like some of you are dealing with some dishonesty here as well. It's like somebody around you is hiding something, keeping a secret, restricting some information, and it's making you feel just unsure about this person. And you're getting a little bit fed up of it now, I feel. And with the Queen of Swords, what's just flew out there is about you kind of standing in, even though this person might be keeping secrets from you, this is about you being integral to yourself, standing in your own truth. And the more truthful you are and stay in that and stay out of other people's dishonesty, it's going to be better for you, much more beneficial for you. So always stand your ground, stay in your power, stay in your lane is another way I like to put it. And that's going to bring you a fulfillment, something that you are desiring. I think it's also going to make you stand in a light that other people are going to admire as well, because there's, you know, when you stand true in your own power, there's no other light that can match that, because people are sort of like, whoa, you know, it kind of does inspire people to do the same. It has like a ripple effect for other people. Okay, so let's have a look at your environment right now. What is going on in your environment that you might need to know about? Okay, let me answer that. The mega tattoo chick and her lover, Meg, gonna have a baby. Okay. Is the mega tattoo chick and her lover, Meg, gonna have a baby together? Are they gonna have a baby? Have one of them got children from another relationship or something? Because there's something about the past with that. I don't feel that they are going to, actually. I don't feel that they're going to be able to. There's something blocking that. And one of them is, I think they're kind of feeling a little bit like something doesn't resonate here. I'm not sure that those two, the actual connection is as strong as maybe it appears. Let me get a rune on that for you. Yeah, I feel like there's maybe something about taking responsibility there. One of them in that dynamic doesn't want to be responsible in that way, is what I can feel. Your community guidelines, okay. Okay. Tarot Killer, that's a funny name. So why don't you light some candles and there's not fog, it will make so amazing. Okay, I don't see, this just seems to be repeated. Repeated messages coming through on there. Okay, so let me see what we have on here for your environment right now. So if this resonates with you, do let me know. What do we have going on in your environment right now? Oh, okay. So there's an element of somebody wanting stability here, wanting things to be a little bit more permanent in a way, or longer lasting. So this is about commitment, I feel. And I feel that that's different. For the person that we're talking about here, that might be different to what they're normally used to. And there's an element of convention. So where is that card? There it is. For the challenge that we had before, it's like, I feel like somebody here, they're not used to things being conventional, but they're starting to realize actually conventional makes me feel safe. But it's a struggle for this person to admit that. It's a struggle for them to actually recognize that and realize that. Okay. How is everybody? I know there's like 3 people in this room at the moment. do speak to me. Let me know how you are. If you've got a question or anything, let me see if I can answer your question for you. Let's see an outcome on this, shall we? Out of breath. Okay. Let's see an outcome. Whoa, we've got the sun as an outcome on this. So for whoever this is about, if you're feeling really down at the moment, or you're feeling a little bit like you're struggling to express how you really feel, you can do that. Okay, you can do that, and you will do that. Try and stick with that sun power energy. Try and stick with what brings you joy and inspiration, and allow your truth to come out. Where was she? The Queen of Swords. You know, always stand in your power, always stay in your truth, because that's what's going to allow your manifestations to come into fruition. Okay. Thank you, Eric. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. Yeah. Now, if this resonates with you and you would like to know more about what's going on at the moment, we've got that Nine of Cups on the bottom again there. Yeah, if it resonates with you, I mean, this is still collective. So, but yeah, if it resonates with you, then definitely. Were you the one with the orb? Is that the one? Because I feel like there's something about you being in the sun at the moment, and allowing that energy to empower you at this time. Okay. There is definitely a truth coming out, I think, between you and your friend. And it's going to bring more balance to you. So it's going to allow you to, you're going to know what the truth is basically in this particular situation. And it's going to bring balance back. So if things are feeling a little bit, difficult at the moment, that is going to change. And I feel like you're manifesting that through this light that you've been bringing in. Yeah, there's communication coming in, and it's going to be good news. It is going to be good news. So if you were worried about that, and if you were holding back on expressing how you really feel, just know that that's going to change. Okay, there's a conversation coming that's going to put things right. Okay, let me get you an outcome on that, because I feel like this probably is more for you than anybody at the moment. So where's your outcome on this? But of course, there could be others in this room that this resonates with as well. Oh, okay, yeah. There's been an element of somebody in this friendship has been lying to themselves and not being very honest about this, not being very clear. But that's because of, what they've been through before. They've had to kind of like come through a lot of difficult situations, a lot of wound in there. And it's almost like this has come from an unhealed wound, but it's helping you to recognize that in yourself as well. There's something about as well you taking more control, about you taking more the role of like the masculine in a way, and being able to sort of say, actually, this is how things need to be. And I feel like this person kind of needs that sort of support. They need that kind of person in their lives to put things right. Yeah, there's a fresh start. There's a new beginning coming here. And I do feel that there's an element of somebody wanting to, offer something here. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is like where there is a seed being planted and potential, and things are going to change, things are going to get better, definitely improving. Yeah, so don't worry about it. But it's also put you in your power, in your confidence, helping you to see actually what a good leader you are, and you're kind of bringing more things towards you, more creativity, passion. You're looking very determined and good right now. Okay, so I'm so glad that resonated with you. And if you would like to book a personalized reading, my details are down in the description box. I'd love to discuss this more if you want to, or you can also send me if you want 1 or 2 questions answered or anything like that. PayPal me, it's £10 per question, and I can get those to you, you know, usually within 24 hours, usually within a couple of hours, to be fair, depending on what my day is looking like. But I just want to say thank you so much to those that have joined in tonight. It's been really fun. I haven't done one of these before, but I think I'm going to start doing these on a Monday night. So please do feel free to join me if you can. Have a blessed evening all.